That girl, the one that wakes up early to make a healthy aesthetic breakfast, does morning yoga, the girl whose life is always Pinterest ready, that girl that's trending on TikTok. We all want to be the best version of ourselves. I mean, who wouldn't want to get up early with ease and get stuff done, or have a healthy, toned body? The girls we see on social media live these incredible, perfect lives for what they claim to inspire people to do the same. But we all know that's complete and utter crap. That girl is just a way to show off what you have and others don't. That you have a perfect life and everyone else doesn't. Let's be honest, the real that girl wouldn't be broadcasting her routines on social media because that's supposed to be a part of that girl's lifestyle. Don't get me wrong, these videos certainly have their upsides. But that's what this video is going to be about. The benefits and realities of the that girl trend and how to actually improve your life. Upsides. Number 1, it's motivating. Watching other people live a perfect life is certainly inspiring and entertaining to watch. It kind of gives you hope that if they can do it, maybe you can too. It gives you ideas to live a healthy, successful life that you can follow too. It also promotes good qualities. If meditation, positive affirmations, exercise, healthy food is officially a trend, I'm certainly not complaining. We all should incorporate these things into our lives more, and that girl is certainly trying, even if that's not her actual intention. And posting or taking aesthetic photos or videos of those healthy moments is a great way to document your successes and wins. It's important to celebrate and praise yourself, of course. But you've got to be careful about whether what you're actually capturing is reality or fake, which leads me to the downsides. The reality is that it's not actually reality. Unless you're unemployed and rich, it's just not achievable in most people's lives, which is why it's such a trend. It's telling the world, hey, I get to do this and you don't. Think about it. Who actually has time to make an ultimate healthy breakfast, read a book, do an hour's workout and finish with some yoga, tidy your room aesthetically, plan your day, watch some inspiring podcast and do some mindfulness, all before you actually start work? If you can do that, then you're a god. I mean, who even is that girl? Do you know her? 'Cause I certainly don't. And up until recently, I didn't even have a job and I couldn't do all that. Everything you see online is filtered. I always imagine these girls' classification of work as simply planning their day, editing an Instagram post and then watching some YouTube videos and then calling it a day. Just because someone showed you snippets of their aesthetic perfect morning routine doesn't mean it's actually their routine. For all we know, they get up at 3 PM and eat a couple of biscuits before going out. But no one's going to film that, are they? You're not that girl if you don't post it. Part of the aesthetic of being that girl is proving to everyone that you are that girl. It's taking aesthetically pleasing pictures or footage of unrealistic settings. I'm sorry, but there's no way you just woke up at 5 AM and immediately got out of bed with just a single stretch beforehand, or had your green smoothie and homemade pancakes, topped with fruit and honey on an aesthetic board with some flowers sprinkled around. It's not pretty and aesthetic in real life. I mean, we all want to be that girl, but very few are actually her. Because being her is hard work. We're a generation that want everything fast and effortlessly. We can get any show we want with one click, order items to arrive the same day. We only ever see the end result of people's hard work on social media, and all that combined can make us expect to become that girl without any work or effort required. Of course, there are days when you feel motivated and inspired and you decide, today I'm changing my life. And you do, until a few days later and you've given up. We've all been there, because motivation doesn't last forever. And probably that girl on TikTok is just having one of those peak days and posting it on social media. But she'll also have down days too, and she'll also have days where she does nothing because no one can keep up with that girl routine every single day. And this is where we move on to actually improving your life. Just because you aren't that girl 365 days a year doesn't mean you aren't that girl. Everyone has off days, everyone feels unmotivated or tired or busy. Sometimes there's more important things to do than write your daily affirmations and cook a giant meal that movie characters avoid in film breakfast scenes. Either way, you can still be that girl if you make sure to incorporate healthy choices in your life, even if it's just once a week. The most important aspects that we should all focus on is to be more mindful, look after your health, whatever that is for you, and to be more positive. Everything else that girl does is just a bonus. Live for yourself, not for others. Try not to constantly share what you're doing. Something I like to do is pretend I'm vlogging my perfect morning routine as I go, without actually vlogging it. Something I like to do is get my ordinary caffeine solution, and I just dab that. It's really motivating, to be honest. Don't do something if it's not something you aspire to be. For example, you might be aspiring to be a fitter person, so reading books every morning isn't going to achieve that. So don't be doing it just because that girl says you should. Being the best version of yourself isn't actually aesthetic. It's hard work and determination, and those moments also count. The sweat and ugliness after a workout counts.
It's okay. You can say it. I look terrible.
The late nights finishing important deadlines count.
I'm finished.
The boring long mindfulness practices count. Anything that moves you closer to your best self counts. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned that you don't have to become that girl to be that girl. It's not something that's sole purpose is to brag about being a perfect girl. The whole point in it is to become a better person and to improve your life. So I hope that you found new ways to do that. That's not the stereotypical that girl routine. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.